sige nanay.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, classmates. So this is the continuation of the report yesterday. Counting for stocks. So the canteen should be able to wait lang, ma'am. Ang liit kasi.
Hindi ko rin makita nga kasi cellphone lang.
So, counting for stock. The canteen should be able to account for stock numbers so that incoming stock always balances
Stock, no?
outgoing stock. This ensures that an accurate income can be recorded. Nawala yung ano.
Saan yun?
Yeah. Diyan na po.
Sa baba, no?
Accounting for stock na po, ma'am.
Oo, sa baba. Pinakababa.
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay. Kasi Ma'am Tahil din, wala ding chance. Di nakaka... Sige na.
So, accounting for stock meaning that this refers to recording the transaction entered into by the business enterprises from the point of investments. So, dito po is, example po, an owner of the corporation will have the certificate which provide evidence of his or her ownership of a corporation's common stock or preferred stock. So, dito po is, the canteen should be able to account for stock numbers so that incoming stock always balances outgoing stock. This ensures that an accurate income can be recorded. So, dito po is, dapat balanse po yung, sana po eh.
Saan ka na, Neng? Wala naman yun.
Dapat po, always balance po yung outgoing na stock. Yung dapat po palagi po nating balansihin ang papasok na stock ng at yung palabas na stock. At tiyakin din natin na ito ay tumpak na kita ay maaaring maitala. So, dito na po yung mga listing na po. So, dapat talaga may record po talaga tayo sa mga papasok at lalabas na stock po.
Okay. What particular stock do you mean to say?
Yung goods, services po, ma'am.
Okay, for the goods, for example. Okay, if you do have kasi dito nyo i-apply yung FIFO ninyo or yung FIFO. Okay, the first one to release or to be used are the one that has been ordered first or purchased first, no? Okay, in every stock there is a corresponding number. Okay, so stock number 1, 2, 3 has been released already in what date, what time, so that as it will be turned into a product, doon makikita ninyo, naglabas tayo ng 10 kilos. Then, how much did the particular recipe, for example, has been made for the day, how much did it turn out? Because I used the word did. How much did it turn out? Okay? Baka mamaya nalugi pa kayo sa 10 kilos na nilabas ninyo. The kilos itself of the meat, okay? Or the primary, ingredient will be costing you perhaps 7K or 7,000, sample lang yan, or 10K. And yet, the income turned from that particular meat is only 4,000. Wala pa yung mga extra additional, spices and herbs, the lights, the water, what else? The services, no, of the workers, because they ought to be paid as well, of course. And all of that will be deducted from the what? From the proceeds of that particular, recipe. Okay? So, kailangan alam ninyo kung ilan ang nailabas. Hindi kuha lang kayo ng kuha doon. Sa kaalya kuhan. Sa kaalya, pasaste, meat. saka lang maskin only. It should have be recorded. Everything, all the details in your canteen ought to be what? Recorded. Kahit pa yan dyan sibuyas. Kahit pa yan dyan seasoning lang. Okay? So the first one to be used are the first one that has been purchased or buy. No? Kailangan nyo nang unahin para alam nyo na kung ano ang aside from that, alam nyo kung ano yung kulang na, ano yung na-dispose na, kaya malalaman nyo ngayon kung ano yung mga kulang. Okay? Next.
Determining the cost price of per-package items and recipes. The cost price of a per-package items is the amount it costs the canteen to purchase the item. Selling prices of items can easily be determined using the wholesale price of goods, especially as this price generally does not change. So, meaning po,
Yun yung na-explanation ko. No? Sige, you continue na. You explain it. Your own simple word. Para malaman ko kung naintindihan mo. Continue.
So, yan na po yung sabi ni ma'am. So, dapat alam natin yung mga, kung ano yung kulang sa kantin. So,
at tama yung sinabi mo kanina na dapat meron talagang stock number. Everything in the canteen, kahit hindi sa canteen, no, in all other institutions or in other business firm, business institution, there should always be a stock number for us to be able to know what has been released, what has been put out from the stocks, or ano pa yung naiwan. Okay? And we have to create, we have to compute whatever or how much we gain from that particular, how do you call this, stock that turned into a profit. No? So, kung anong ginawa yung recipe from that particular stock, like sinabi ko, yung beef ba ngayon, yung karne 7 kilos, ilang kilos na that worth it for cost it for 7,000, tapos lumabas lang pala 4,000. Paano na yon? No, kukuhaan niya pa yon ng panggasto, sweldo. Kukuhaan niyo pa yan ng iba pang mga expenses, no? The light, the fuel itself. Okay? The water itself, aside doon sa mga ibang mga rekado na ginamit ninyo. Maybe gumamit pa kayo ng tomato sauce, what else? Pineapple, okay, and everything. So, that would be included on the cost. And those particular, how do you call this, ingredients, small ingredients, ought to have also a stock number for us to be aware that those stocks were already utilized, or has been already used, no, or disposed already. Okay? Okay, next proceed, my dear.
changes in price can be due to seasonal availability, particularly of fruit and vegetables,
Bluetooth canceled.
bulk purchase, discounted items and sales, competitive prices, incentives, tasting opportunities, or trial or free samples. So dito po sa first, seasonal availability is, di ba, na-experience po natin yun kapag seasonal lang ng prutas, di ba, mas mahal, ay mas mura siya kasi marami tayong kung saan tayo pwedeng bumili kasi nga seasonal siya. So kapag hindi niya season is, di ba, mahal talaga yung prutas na yun. So dito po sa
Yan yung pasok yung the law of supply and demand. Okay? The law of supply and demand. If the supply is high, the demand is low. If the demand is high, the supply is low. Vice versa. No? no? Kaya nga pag marami masyado minsan mababa talaga ang presyo, no? Dahil pag hindi, ang bibili noon. At saka yung demand, mababa. Kasi seasonal nga, halos sinatapon na lang, no? Maybe sila rin, maraming ganoon sa kanila, no? Kaya, bababa ang presyo. So, bababa ang kita doon. Pero kung ang supply ay mababa, ang demand naman ngayon ang mataas. Kasi nga, wala, hindi sila makakabili noon. Kaya take advantage naman yung mga supplier, they make it a point that they could earn really high from that particular not in season fruit anymore or food anymore. No, doon sila babawi, patataasan nila ang kanilang presyo. Okay? So papasok doon si law of supply and demand. Okay, sa economics naman 'yan. Okay. Next, proceed, I mean.
Book.
Are you still there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Continue. Changes in price can be due to seasonal availability. Okay, particularly of fruit and vegetables. Talagang bababa ang kuan ninyo dito. Halimbawa lang, bababa ang demand, bababa ang presyo. Okay? Para maubos lang siya. Parang pakuanan na lang ba? Parang yun nga mga nagbebenta ng mga fruits na season. Dala, kuridas siya lang niya lang, unkaing. 1,000 niya lang. Okay? Para lang mai-release, mai-dispose na yon dahil
Bluetooth connected.
because if not, okay, all those fruits or vegetables will get spoiled or magraraten lang. Okay? Then, bulk purchase. Ito na yung maramihan. But make it, bear it in your mind that you are not supposed to have a panic buying every time fruits or vegetables are in season. Do not take advantage of having those plentiful. Why? Because that will just simply turn to rot. Okay? And spoil. Mabubulok lang. Masisira. Okay? Sometimes you could never, how they call this, blame also the consumers, or we could consider ourselves as a consumer, although we are the one owning the they call this, the canteen. Example lang yon. Okay? Consumer pa rin tayong magiging kasi bumibili tayo ng mga raw materials nila or mga ingredients. Okay? But then, we could never be blamed. Why? Because profit nga ang after natin. No? Having or grabbing those how they call this, season fruits or vegetables, as we will be thinking that it is an advantage in our business, in our part, dahil ginansya tayo dahil mura lang nga. But then, without considering the shelf life of it, we could never still gain or earn the profit from it. That's why avoid grabbing those seasoned fruits or season food, or fruits and vegetables maybe. Dahil wala, masisira lang yon. Mas mawawalan ka. No? Mas mawawalan ka ng ginansya. Okay? Proceed.
The cost price of recipes is the amount it costs the canteen to make a meal, snack, or drinks which use a variety of ingredients and packaging. It is important for the canteen to have standard recipes with strict quantities of ingredients and standard serving size in order to accurately price recipes. For example, a consistent quantity of filling each time of per sandwich. So, dito po is dapat importante talaga na may standard yung recipes sa canteen para ano siya, para po
Hmm. Para you will never make a lot of the adjustment anymore, but only for the price itself. You could, but then you know the practice of Filipino people. As soon as they will be increasing the price of their product, it will never be rolling down anymore. No, wala nang rolling, ano ito, rolling back of the price. Ganyan tayong mga Pilipino. Pag nandoon na halimbawa, katulad ng, kaya tumataas masyado ang kuan natin, ang presyo ng mga commodities nowadays because of not putting it back again to how do you call this, the original price or the lower price. Pag nagtaas tayo ngayon, halimbawa, ang ating bigas is 60 per kilo. Kahit mura na lang yan ngayon, kahit palagay natin, kahit overflowing na ang rice, but they will never roll it back again to the lower price. Dahil nasanay na dun, maganda ang kita nila no? Maganda ang kita nila, malaki ang ginansya. Tayo mga Pinoy talagang, ewan ko, nasa pag-uugali na natin yan, no? Pero konsensya na lang. Okay? Masaya ba tayo na tayo lang ang magiging mayaman? Masaya ba tayo na tayo lang nakakakain ng masagana? Masaya ba tayo na tayo lang ang nabubuhayan? Dahil marami dyan ang mamatay na sa gutom. No? Hindi maganda. Remember the saying that there is no, no man is an island. Ibig sabihin, hindi tayo mabubuhay kung tayo lang. Kailangan natin ang kapwa natin. No? In a particular island, you alone, we presume that you alone will be staying there all by yourself. Would you think you will be happy? Would you think you will fight?
Malungkot
That you're and in the other island, wala na. Namatay na silang lahat doon kasi nagutom. Pero ikaw dito sa kabilang island, abundansya ka talaga. Kasi marami kang pagkain. May tanim ka siguro. Yung island mo na yon, masagana, maganda ang lupa. Nakakapagtanim ka, nabubuhay ka. So, yung sa kabilang island na yon, abot kamay, tingin mo lang. Okay? Maraming namatay dahil siguro yung kanilang lupa doon hindi fertile. Kaya they could never plant a crop, not even a crop there. Kasi lahat puro patay na anong kakainin nila? Wala. Ikaw, survive ka kasi ikaw lang mag-isa. Wala kang kuan. Masaya ka kasi busog ka. Ganun ba? Kaya if possible, halimbawa kaya ang mga incheck, yung mayaman, kasi sa kanila, bahala na 5 sen. Yung noong unang panahon, mga Bisaya, balag 5 lang. Basta mutubo lang. Pero tayong mga Pilipino, pesos yun. Pesos. Yung mga Bisaya sabi. Hindi yan peso or piso. Pesos. Ibig sabihin, marami talaga. Gusto nila, maramihan. Run out of battery. Okay? So, ganun ang nangyayari. Hindi na natin binabalik sa dating presyo o sa mababang presyo. Nagiging gahaman na rin tayo. Okay? Which is not supposed to be that way. We have to consider others also. We will not be happy living alone in this universe with no one with us. Okay. Continue now. Where are you now?
Ate Mukali,
Ako pa.
ayun na yung report.
Diyan ba?
Nawala man kayo.
Ate Mukali
Okay,
Alnihar.
ulitin na. Hello. Are you still there?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello po, ma'am. Yes po.
Nawala yata kayo kanina. Okay? Say it again. I haven't heard that. Maybe you were talking and yet nawala ka.
Tapos naman yung isang
Ah, bago na.
topic. Next topic na po.
Mukali mo, ano ito? What's your name?
Alnihar po. Mukali Alnihar.
Okay. Continue.
Okay po, ma'am. My topic is staff and volunteers. The school canteen manager plays a vital role in the coordination and the management of the canteen's volunteers. In managing the staff and volunteer, sila yung vital role of the canteen na kailangan meron staff at volunteer kasi walang maimamanage kung wala po sila. A
Walang-
volunteer,
Canteen, no? The
Opo.
canteen could never be worked without those people because those people are the primary working force of the canteen. No? Pag wala sila, walang canteen. No?
Yes po.
Kahit pa may mga customers, wala na mag-produce ng food. Wala namang mag-work for the canteen. So, wala din. Okay.
Volunteers can be parents, people from the wider community, students. Yung volunteer, pwede ka mag-volunteer if isa kang parents or people from community, yung malapit lang doon sa sa canteen area, yung mga tao doon sa community, at student within the school. Reason for volunteering: contribute to and being part of the school community. The reason of volunteering is gusto mo lang makakontribute at being part ng isang community canteen or sa school canteen. Gusto mo lang makakontribute yung mga knowledge mo or you want to gain new skills, knowledge, and experience.
Okay. Some of the parents wanted to gain experience, but some who do the volunteers are very much parang heartily they're offering their service without expecting any in return, not even a payment, no? Because maybe their children are there in that particular school. Okay. So kaya nakikita na nila nakakapagkawang-gawa pa sila sa kanilang mga anak at saka sigurado sila kung ano yung binibenta sa kantin mismo, kung malinis ba ang paggawa, okay, safe ba yung mga anak nila kasi alam nila mga anak nila kumakain doon, okay, so everything has been watched also by those parents giving the volunteer service, okay, and those are for free, not even an incentive, pero pag maganda ang kita ng canteen, it depends on the council to give, how do you call this, parang pagkuya, incentive for maybe simple appreciation, a certificate. Okay? Go on now, Ning.
Learning about food and nutrition. Magbo-volunteer ka kasi gusto mo rin yun. Yung sabi ni ma'am, ikaw parents, gusto mo malaman yung ano yung kinakain ng mga anak mo doon sa school. Tapos para malaman mo na rin kung ano yung mga makakaroon ka rin ng skills na magkaroon ng kaalaman doon sa nutrition.
Okay.
Increasing knowledge and skills in area of cooking for preparation for hygiene and safety nutrition, customer service, cash handling. Ito na yung skills na sinasabi nila para ma-enrich mo yung skills mo sa cooking and food preparation at saka para sa safety hygiene. Marami kang matututunan doon, pati customer service, cash handling, magiging marunong ka na rin sa paghawak ng mga pera kasi malilibot mo yun doon lahat ng area na pwede mo maging matrabahoan mo doon yung mga area of skills po.
Meaning you will be learning a lot
Yes
in the canteen operation itself, right? From the cooking down to the service, the food handling itself, and the how do you call this? Managing the sales even, no? Minsan pag walang cashier, walang kuan, ikaw na for as long as what I have said, everything should be recorded, whatever has been released from or sold out from the canteen, it should be recorded, no? Dapat in detail para hindi mawala yung ating canteen. Pag tumaob yung canteen natin, we presume na part na yun. Okay? Continue po.
Last reason is making new friends and enjoying opportunities to socialize. Ito na yung kapag nag-volunteer ka, makakipag-socialize ka, tapos dadami yung kaibigan mo, magiging ka ng confident kahit pa hindi yun sa kantin, kahit pa sa labas ng area ng kantin, maano mo yun siya, magagamit mo yun siya.
Yes. Okay.
What to expect? Allow volunteer time to adjust to their role, gain confidence, and improve skills. Ito na yun, kapag mayroon kang, ikaw na manager na may volunteer ka, naturuan mo na yung mga volunteer mo, hayaan mo sila na unti-unting matututo para to improve their skills. Huwag naman yung ngayon pa lang pagagalitan mo na, dapat unti-unti mo yun sila ma-assess kung may natutunan talaga sila or para magawa talaga nila yung ikaw lang ang magsusupervise sa kanila.
Be kind to them. Remember,
Yes po, ma'am.
they're just giving their service for free. No, don't
Yes,
give them pressure. But then, you have to ask them also to do such thing na, okay, madam or ma'am, pwede mag-serve doon. But, hoy, madam, dito ka, serve mo yun, no? Kayo ko, nakatama ka na dyan, never. Please, don't ever dare to do that. No? Remember always that they are giving their service for free for the sake of the improvement and success of the canteen. Okay, next.
Be realistic. Be prepared to do more of the work yourself. Kapag ikaw yung manager, yung volunteer mo, wag mo naman dun iasa lahat. Dapat sa sarili mo, kailangan mo rin na mag-prepare ka para sa most of the tasks doon sa canteen kasi ikaw yung manager.
Okay, remember the manager ought not to say you do it, but instead, let us do this. Okay?
Yes.
You have to always lead with yourself. Hindi yung manda-manda lang, yung nag-utos ka. You have always to say, let us do this. Okay? Including yourself. Because you're the one being paid. Okay? Next.
Be a good role model. Yun na po. Dapat kung ikaw yung manager, dapat ikaw yung mauna maglilid sa kanila. Huwag yung nautos ka ng utos tapos ikaw umuupo ka lang. Ganun po yung
Kaya
a good role model.
Don't you know, marami mga manager pinapatay.
Opo.
Sinasalve sa Maynila kasi nga masasama sigurong ugali. After after the investigation, they found out that he has been slain by the mga subordinates niya sa office. Hmm? Siguro, or office, or saang kuan, ano to, saang negosyo yun. Kasi masama nga ugali. Masyadong dominante. Okay? Next.
Communicate clearly.
Hmm?
Dapat yung mga gusto mong sabihin, dapat sabihin mo ng maayos, yung clear. Kasi meron din ibang mga volunteer na sa sobrang kabisihan, hindi nila alam na iba na pala yung protocol. Dapat i-communicate mo yon ng maayos sa kanila.
Okay. Hindi lang yan. This is not only referring to volunteers, pati mga regular workers, those workers that is being paid regularly. You know, kaya nga tayo, that's why there was a happening one time, a few years ago, wala pang pandemic na, ewan ko kung nakita niyo yun sa ABS-CBN, na merong paka-prestigious na kuan, na restaurant, kasi ang gaganda ng mga ano nila, ang gaganda ng mga cakes nila, nasa chiller cakes, hindi lang mention nila yung name ng store, na ilang taon na yung nagra-run yung business na yun. I just don't know how it happened that way. Na pag-slice ng kanilang chiller cake, siguro halimbawa Black Forest cake, when it has been sliced, there was a rat. Not a small rat, parang siguro 2 inches long na or big. Okay? Nandoon mismo sa cake na yon. Hindi ko maisip kung paano nangyari. Kasi kung halimbawa, mixture pa lang yon, ha? Kung mixture pa lang yon, buhay yung daga, pag lumukso dun sa mixture, there will be a tendency for it to make parang mag-struggle yung kuan, no? Struggle yung rat. Makaka-escape yan. Magagaling yan sila eh. Okay, makaka-escape yon. And then, kung isipin ko naman na galing doon sa loob ng oven, I don't think so. Nagaling sa loob ng oven because before we put our our butter mixture inside the oven has been preheated already for how many minutes? Sometimes 35, 45 minutes. Okay, before we put our prepared butter mixture inside the oven. So, I don't think so. Paano nangyari yon? Most likely, sa akin lang ha, in my own assessment, maybe it has a sabotage. Okay? Coming from the worker themselves, whoever they are. Siguro yun, nilagay talaga yun ng worker. Patay na yung daga, tapos inilagay doon sa para masira. Siguro yung kanilang amo o yung may-ari ng bake shop, masama ang ugali, no? Or di man masama ugali, napagalitan lang, ganun, dinamdam noong worker, ayun, mira bulwego, bantay yun kaon niya. Kanang imuhang milyon-milyon, mawala yun na. Ayun ang nangyari. So it has been published and ano ba yung tawag niyan? Na ano talaga sa TV. So, napakaganda nung kuan na yun. Iniisip ko nga parang hitsura niya ng kuan, parang hitsura ng mga Goldilocks ba, ganoon. Pero hindi ako sigurado. Okay, hindi ko sigurado kung gano'n. Pero hindi yun dito sa atin sa Zamboanga, hindi rin yun sa Maynila, parang sa Davao, parang ganoon, Davao or Cebu. Davao or Cebu. So, yan na dahil hindi maganda, pag hindi ka magaling magdala ng iyong mga workers, sasabutahiin ka talaga ng mga trabahante mo. And we have to avoid that. If ever, sooner or later, we'll be putting up our own business. Malay nyo, may nanalo sa inyo sa loto o nakapag-asawa ng mayaman. No? Who knows? Okay? So, you'll be, since in line kayo ang kurso ninyo is in line dyan sa mga ganyang klaseng business, just make it a point na wala kayong masasaktan damdamin. Okay? Be kind to them. Kahit nasabihin natin, kasi nawi-witness ko rin parati dito sa top taste, lalo na yung buhay pa yung matanda sa kanila, nanay yata nila yon. Pero hindi ko na nakikita, baka wala na or baka may sakit or whatsoever. Hindi natin alam. Akala mo, alam niyo bang top taste? Guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Diba? Nasama ng kuan dyan, yung mga Chino dyan.
Opo.
Karamihan pa naman ng mga kuan nila, trabahante nila, mga Bisaya, pero mix, may Muslim, kasi nandun mga estudyante ko, nagtatrabaho doon, nagbibenta ng, sila ang na-assign doon sa mga kuan, ingredients para sa cakes, yung ano to, yung mga accessories ng cakes, nandun sila assign. Tapos sinisigaw-sigaw wala. Ay, kasi ba, boss, ang sina ba? So, hindi maganda. Ako mismo, na customer lang ako. Sabi ko, buti dito, inaano ng sinasabotahe ng kanilang mga workers. Masama talaga, nakakahiya. Dapat kasi tinitrain muna nila yung kanilang workers para automatic alam na nila ang sistema. Okay? Pag nag-hire sila, trabaho ka agad without even training them, kahit 1 week na lang man, wala, diretso ka agad. So, tanga talaga magiging ang kuan. Minsan nakakainis din. Kasi, pag kumain kasi ako doon, kahit na ayoko kasi parang nakita ko unsanitized pa yung kuan nila. Pero dahil sa gutom ko, ang dami ko pang dinala. Pasko kasi yun. Magpapasko. So, I bought a lot of ingredients for my cakes and all my pastries. So, naghintay ako doon. Ayoko na maiwanan kasi yung kuan. Wala naman silang maiwanan na kuan. May marami akong dinala or binili sa ibang stores. So, it is hard for me to carrying it over from one store to another store kasi mabigat. Tapos ako lang. So, kumain na lang ako doon. Ano pa yung kinain ko doon? Parang cake yata. Kaya nagustuhan ko yung kuan nila. Kaya to cake, nilagyan niya ng papel. Naka-saucer. Siguro it is really a practice to them or being instructed by the owner na put a papel. No? May icing yun. Dumikit yung papel doon. Would you think itanggalin ko yun isa-isa? Isa-isa, tapos iniwanan lang ako doon. Wala man lang kuan. I don't accept yung utensil silverwares. No. Basta mga ganyan ko ang gusto ko, disposable. Dahil alam ko hindi nagamit, baka mamaya hindi yun sterilize. Mag-connect ng kuan. During the non-pandemic pa yun noon na, so iniwanan niya na, ibig sabihin itong babae na ito, kakagatin ko ito, ngatin ko itong kuan, di wala man lang binigyan ako ng kahit fork lang talaga yun, kasi cake yun ang inano ko. So, pahingi ng fork. Yan serve to neng nuway kuan. Sinigawan siya ng babae doon, yung may-ari, nasa cashier. So, tanga boss, kabutan ko na, inante pa yun, observa lang yung combo. So, which is not supposed to be that way also. Because they are human beings. No? They have the feelings. Masamang magtanim ng galit yung mga workers mo. May tendency talaga na sasabotahiin ka. Okay? Okay, proceed now.
Let's proceed to student volunteers. Student can help design poster and flyers promoting healthy eating, or they can help to think a new menus ideas. Talk to the teacher to see if the student can work on developing promotional material as a class activity. Get students to write a letter to parents requesting volunteer help. You could use this student article in the school newsletter. Student volunteers can help. Makakatulong sila sa pag-promote ng healthy eating kasi ilalagay nila yun sa mga newsletter nila, yung mga sa news school, ano nila, organizations nila. Tapos, magpapaalam din sila sa mga teachers nila kung pwede sila mag-volunteer doon sa canteen. And magbibigay din sila ng request, mahingi din sila ng approval of request sa kanilang mga parents para kung gusto nila mag-volunteer.
Okay? Most especially that were students in line food preparation, food technology, culinary, HE, like FSM nowadays, how they call this, UPTLED, okay? You can apply for as a volunteer, pero grado ang ibibigay sa inyo. It's not for free because you are being graded on how you by the canteen. Okay? Then the students could also help in promoting, yes, that's true, promoting the canteen, no, most especially the food that has been or that is being sold on it. Okay, yan ang tinatawag na marketing strategy. Okay? Marketing strategy, endorsing your product inside the school or endorsing even the entire canteen. Okay? That this canteen is serving a very healthy and a safe food for students. Okay, ganun. So, pwede sila in a slogan form or in a poster form or whatsoever. Pwede mga flyers and everything. They could do that to endorse the product or to endorse the entire canteen. That's one way of endorsing. And that is what we call, ano yun? Sabi ko kanina? Ano yung sabi ko kanina? Ha? Ano yun? Marketing strategy. Okay. Continue.
Coordinating a volunteer program involves recruiting, retaining, recognizing, and rewarding. Yung recruiting volunteers. Identify how many volunteers you will need to make a regular commitment and how many you will need only to provide casual assistance. Dapat identify mo kung ilan lang yung kailanganin mong mga volunteers para sa commitment na, example, may mga catering services ka, ano mo yun siya, kailangan malaman mo kung ilan talaga yung kukunin mo para lang magkasya din sa casual assistance yung saan lang ang pwede mo masisweldo.
Yung sinasabi nating volunteer, budget pa rin yun, ha? Okay. You could never use your service without a payment. Pero parang, ano lang ba? How do you term it? Pangpalubag loob. Okay? Anyway, they're not permanent man. Anytime lang as you will be using them to or needing their service. Okay? Para ma-augment yung service ng kailangan na service sa canteen. Okay?
Assume that volunteer will come and go. Develop a list of interest volunteer who will fill casual position and provide unexpected shortage of assistant. Dapat meron kang mga reserve kasi hindi mo alam na yung mga unexpected na biglaan, may mga magkakasakit or may mga magli-leave or may mga umaalis, dapat may reserve ka. So, dapat ma-assume mo na sila ay meron papasok, meron din lalabas. Hindi ka maubusan ng manpower. May mga reserves.
Any time of the day, you can put away. Okay? Available sila parati. Okay, yun yung mga non-working mothers. Pwede yan kaagad sila. Matatawagan kaagad niya katulad yung nakikita ko dito pero hindi sila hindi sila sa kantin. Yung mga parents dyan sa Baliwasan Central School, doon kasi during the non-pandemic pa, yung mga anak nila kahit mga grade 5 na, grade 6 na, not grade 6, mga grade 5, grade 4, nandoon pa rin ang mga parents sa loob ng school. Ewan ko kung ano yung ginagawa. Instead na maglaba na lang sila dun sa bahay nila, wala naman silang ginagawa. Imbes na magkuhan, dala-dala yung mga anak, nandoon sila, nakikigulo din yung mga parents. Kaya ang mga bata hindi nasasanay ng walang parents. Okay? So, yun sila pwede agad utusan. Halimbawa, sabihin nila may mga community service doon sa school. Pwede kagad yun silang utusan kasi they're just there. Okay? Willing to give their service. Yun din ang maganda. Yun din ang maganda sa kanila. Maybe as I was assessing those parents, no, they feel bored maybe in their own home. That is why it was a parang ano yan, yung determined in pakuan nila ba? Parang unwinding nila. Pero unwinding, araw-araw na lang. Unwinding nila sa boredom nila, sa house nila. Kaya nandoon sila sa school. Okay? Chichismisan sila mga parents. Siguro marami silang nagiging ng mga friends doon. Camaraderie from those other parents also. Tsaka nakakanegosyo rin sila. Okay? But then, it's so awful to see those people just staying there, doing nothing. Bakit hindi nila umuwi sa bahay nila para mga anak nila mabigyan ng self-confidence ba? Kasi if you'll be staying there and keep waiting for your child, no, wala. Iwanan mo yan. Nangawa yung bata na yan. Kasi grade 4 na yung anak ko, nandoon pa rin ang mga parents. Ako, kinukuha ko yung anak ko pag halimbawa, sa baliwasan kasi yung isang anak ko noon. So, kinukuha ko pag lunch time. So, sinusundo ko kasi baka hindi marunong mag-cross sa daan. Alam nyo na, ang dami mga sasakyan, mga barumbado. So, makikita ko, before that time, kasi 10:30 na klase, pupunta na kaagad ako doon sa school kasi punta nagpapabili, ganyan. Doon ang mga nanay, kadami ng mga nanay, grade 4 na yung mga anak namin, nandoon pa rin sila. Tinatanong ko yung anak ko, baka meron silang mga anak na nasa lower grade, kinder ba? Kasi usually, di ba, kinder lang ang ina-assistihan ng mga parents. O, grade 1, pero few months lang, 1 to 2 months, that's enough. 2 months already, 3 months is 2 months already. No, parang ginagawa mo ng tanga yung anak mo. Okay? So, yun, pwede mo yung pwede mo ma-request yung mga parents na yun to do the working force, okay, for the canteen. Willing yun silang mag-serve anytime. Yun din ang advantage of having those kind of parents. Okay? Sige na, continue.
Plan a roster so that the volunteers know how much time is required and length of commitment expected. Dapat magawa ka ng roster, yung list of shift or mga duties or mga leaves ng individual group or mga kung ano yung mga hanggang saan lang yung shift nila o basta may record kang ganun para malaman mo rin kung kailan magkakaroon ng shortage, ganun.
At least alam mo ang availability nila.
Opo.
No?
Opo.
Kasi silang magbibigay ng time nila. Oh, ma'am, ako ganito ang kuan ko. Ganito ang lead time ko. Itong isa naman, o ganito, pwede ako. So, alam mo ngayon, ito ang available ngayon si Maria de la Cruz. Siya ang available ngayon. Okay? O sa Tuesday, ito naman, kung wala, hindi makakapunta si raw. Kasi may kasal or may kuhan. So, pwede natin kunin is naman sa 20. Okay, kasi available siya on this very particular time during that day. So, that is how the roster is being plotted. Okay?
Develop a job description for the volunteer position available so that the volunteers knows and expected them. Bigyan mo sila ng yung position, example kapag dishwasher or mga magsaserve, kailangan meron silang position available para rin maano po nila.
Yes, alam nila kagad kung ano ang job description nila. Ano ba ang mga work nila under dun sa kuan niya pag halimbawa sinabi mo nga na dishwasher. Okay, dishwasher lang. Ah, never they will be serving the customer or the clients. They will just be sitting there and waiting for the dish, mga soil dishes. Doon lang sila, hindi na sila mag-serve. Okay, dahil merong iba, dahil magiging chaotic ang process ng canteen kung halimbawa pati tagaloob pupunta dito sa labas, magsiserve din sila. Then pag nagustuhan nila yung mag-serve ng customer, wala nang matitira doon, wala nang maghuhugas. Sasabihin na nila yan. Nangyayari yan sa mga estudyante ko. Okay, when we were operating a canteen before, okay, pag wala nang huhugasan, punta na siya mag-serve. Tulong siya sa pag-serve ng aming mga clients, aming mga customer, students, customer. So, mamaya pag maghanap ka sana ang dishwasher nandun, parang untouchable na siya kasi enjoy na siya. Takiyo, don't serve kayo kung sir kuhan, kung ma'am ansina. Wala na. Kaya i-entra na si Ma'am Dahil. Is that your work? Does your work specify that it is one of your duties and responsibilities? Ganon na. So, aalis na yan siya. So, hindi na kailangan hintayin na sabihan mo pa. Dapat alam na nila. And kailangan may thinking. Whatever the specification or the job description included in your particular position or job, kailangan yun lang ang tatrabuhin mo. Not unless as need arises. Kung talagang kailangan. No? Kung kailangan talaga pwede. But never to abandon your duties and responsibility being how you are being asked to do such. Okay? Next.
Offer a range of tasks or job to choose from so that volunteer have an option. Dapat din, papiliin mo din sila kung ano yung position na gusto nila, kung para naman makapag-adjust sila kung ano yung alam lang nila na magiging position nila.
Aside from that, hindi mo na sila hindi ka nila the manager will never be blamed of what they have done. Yung bang what they have done wrong or malpractice ba, shall we say that? Or hindi na kayo mabiblame na yun hard to kumigo, abla to kumigo ang sila because you were the one who voluntarily asked for that particular position. Go for a volunteer. Okay, as a volunteer, ikaw ang pumili no? You have chosen that by yourself. It wasn't the manager or the one managing the canteen to do such. Ikaw mismo yun. Okay? Gets na natin? Okay, proceed.
It is important to advertise regularly and widely to keep the community informed and aware of volunteer opportunities.
Where are we now? Where are you?
Next slide na. Tayo. Retaining volunteer. Once volunteer have been recruited, it is important to provide a positive or rewarding working environment so that they feel comfortable and appreciated. It is important that volunteers are welcome and introduced so that they feel comfortable and appreciated. It is important that the volunteers are welcome, introduced, and stop on their first day. Give a tour and have policy and procedure explained, provided new volunteer with volunteers canteen information in which should contain. Dapat orient mo siya every sulok ng canteen, tapos ipakikilala mo yung mga staff doon, tapos yung mga ibibigay mo yung mga do's and don'ts, para i-explain mo yun sa kanya para naman magkaroon siya ng information at ma-introduct siya doon sa work niya.
Will knows the limitation of her or his work. Okay.
An introductory letter including contact information. Yung sa information kit na ibibigay mo sa kanya, mayroon yung mga introductory letter, roster, yung planning ng mga duties, yung mga shift, tapos the canteen policy, mga do's and don'ts, canteen menus, yung mga menus na what is for the day or for the next week, dapat malaman niya yun para maano siya. Tapos food hygiene information. Tapos dapat alam din niya kung yung nakakapalog doon sa canteen kit na yon, yung paano mag-handle ng pagkain, ng preparation, tapos volunteer should be provided with information about, dapat i-provide mo din sa kanya yung layout ng canteen, yun na nga yung sinabi ko na yung saan yung magiging yung saan yung magiging workplace niya, yung saan yung mga manager office, yung saan yung yung mga area of layout ng canteen. Tapos how to operate machinery and equipment. Ilagay mo din doon yung doon sa kit yung how to operate machine, example yung mga fryer. Kailangan i-educate mo siya para sa mga equipment na yon, para makapag-operate din siya na maayos. Food hygiene requirements. Dapat ilagay mo din doon yung food hygiene requirements, yung kailangan maghugas muna ng kamay, ganon, yung mga papasok, kailangan mga maligo muna, parang ganon yung mga food hygiene. Tapos yung mga pagkain, hindi basta-basta ilalagay kasi may mga baka makontaminate. Ganon. Emergency drill and evacuation. Dapat magkaroon din ng emergency drill, yung fire drill at saka yung earthquake drill. Kasi hindi natin yung magiging dating ng kalikasan.
But these things, okay, but these things would be exercised only if the country very wide enough, very, what do you call this, progressing enough, no? Or progressive, yung canteen, like canteen ng Ateneo, ganon. Okay, canteen ng
De La Salle.
So meron ba silang canteen na sarili talaga yung canteen? Parang yung food court, at ilang ganyan sa WEMS 2. No, yung parang canteen isang buwan lang. Parang wala, no? Hindi ko nakita yun lang barcode so far. Noon meron yata sila noon. Nag-aaral ako dyan ng mastera. Parang meron yun noon. Kung saan yung barcode ngayon, na nilang. So, ang canteen yan, malaking canteen yan noon. Then, but I just don't know if it is being manned by the school personnel or maka-rental lang din. Kasi in our school in Cebu, Southern High School ako kasi sa Cebu, yung Southern, USP, University of Southern, meron being owned by the school itself, no? Then they hired the workers there, mga iba, nandoon yung mga nanay, nag-volunteer, pero they are being paid. Volunteer lang kasi wala silang bonus, wala silang, how do you call this, and other incentives, no, coming from the canteen itself. But definitely, they're part of the business. It is being rolled by or managed, not managed, but it is being, determined if the money comes from the parents and the school itself. Okay? So, magiging ang ka doon, stockholder ka. How much will you gonna engage for that business? Siguro nagbigay ka doon ng 20,000. Okay? And that will be earning I just don't know kung by semester ba or 3 months or full year ba, hindi ko lang alam. So, kaya yung mga classmates ko, yung mga nanay nila, pag may meeting, "Bakit nandito na?" Kasi high school ako, nandito nanay ko. Dito sila nag-work, yun pala. Kasi minsan nagtatrabaho din sila if they continue to have an additional worker, maybe for example, they are giving service, they continuously or giving service. Halimbawa, may function sa school, kung yung coronation night namin, ganyan, kailangan sila ng volunteer na maramihan. They could not go out and doon lang kami sa school. Lahat ng mga estudyante were not allowed to go out to buy our fruit from the stores outside. Okay? So, makikita nyo doon yung parents na nagsiserve sila. They are being paid, okay, by hour. Meron lang talaga silang particular amount na rate para sa mga volunteers. But most likely, hindi sila katulad sa mga regular. Matataas mong regular at saka marami incentive sa regular, may bonus and other benefits. Okay, may mga leave, may mga sick and yan. May mga meron silang canteen. Okay? Kaya nga inaano talaga namin, pinapatronize talaga namin. We tweeted everybody, all the students were gonna patronize whatever product has been or put in that particular canteen. We don't buy inside para malikom talaga, makalikom na malaking halaga yung aming canteen. That is how we practice or exercise the running of our okay.
Next, how to handle difficult students and how to manage customer complaint and feedbacks. Dapat ilagay mo din dun sa kit kung paano mo i-deal yung difficult student, yung mga matitigas yung ulo ng mga student na kakain dun sa canteen. And how to manage customer complaint. May mga customer na nag-complain, dapat i-manage mo rin yun siya at mabibigyan mo sila ng solusyon, ng feedbacks. Doon nakalagay sa information kit ng introductory letter.
Everything should place there, for us to not go beyond the law. Okay. Mamaya, mali na in-exercise ng canteen management. Okay? We have to know the limit. Okay. Proceed.
Next slide mo tayo. Procedures to follow if they are when roster on. Yung dapat i-follow mo yung procedure kung kailan yung magiging roster mo, yung magiging schedule mo, dapat ma-follow yun siya. When the roster is located, where to locate contact number, including emergency contact, school time, including lunch and recess. Na dapat ilagay din doon yung lahat ng mga contact numbers, including emergency contact mo. School time, yung mga schedule mo sa school para hindi maapektuhan yung pag-aaral mo, including lunch and recess. Yung mga time ng mga lunch and recess, dapat included din doon. Layout of canteen.
Yan yung para sa mga estudyante, ha?
Yes po.
Yan, so students dyan sila, volunteer students. Okay.
Layout of the canteen. Provide schedule on the wall which outline time-based tasks, for example, when to place pizza in the oven. Mag-provide ka ng layout mo doon sa malapit sa ipaskil mo doon sa dingding na malapit doon sa pagluluto ng pizza kung kailan mo siya iinitin, or may mga time din siya doon na ilalagay mo, ipaskil mo doon sa dingding. Keep instruction book near equipment for easy reference. Yun na nga, ilagay mo din yung mga instruction na books ng mga equipment para sa easy reference, kasi merong mga nagma-malfunction, tapos i-repeat mo yun siya, yung mga niya. Place food hygiene reminder around the canteen. Tapos ilagay mo din yun sa dingding yung no smoking, yung mga don't spit, parang ganon. Ilalagay mo yung mga information doon. Tapos para ma-aware din yung mga kung ano yung hindi nila dapat gawin doon sa loob ng canteen.
Importante.
Opo.
Importante. Lalo na yung pag-spit.
Opo.
Ha?
Provide recipe information on the wall. For example, how long sandwich should be toasted for serving size of sandwich ingredients. Dapat ipasok mo din yung mga recipe information mo, kasi kailangan mo lang gagawin yung accurate lang sa size na yun para hindi naman masobra yung paggawa mo, yung mga ingredients mo hindi din masayang. Tapos yung lasa din magiging accurate din siya, kasi yun ang menu na sinusunod mo.
Yes. Yung standard ang taste niya. Kaya nga ang ginagawa sa ibang canteen, naka-ready na yung nakapack na siya, halimbawa the dressing itself. So by piece, by one sliced bread na yon, one sandwich na yon, no? So all you have to do is to open it and you spread it over. Good for one sandwich na yon. Okay? Bawa yung mga yung pancit na kuan sa baw. What's that? That available canteen. What's that? Ano yan?
Bulalo.
No. May pancit.
Gravy, ma'am?
Ano? Say it again.
Kung may sabaw na may pansit.
Pansit ba na may sabaw available sa canteen?
Long.
Chicken,
Yung isa.
not lomi, not kuan, ano yan?
Bok choy, ma'am?
Roy, yes, Roy. Okay. So, some of the canteen, usually it has been packed already. Amount of chicken that is good for one serving already. So, if there will be an order of one, so all they need to do is to open one small plastic that is intended for one serving, no? One order. Tapos yung gulay niya, yung except for the onion, spring onions, kasi kukuha na lang sila doon, measured na yun by spoon. So they will just simply sprinkle it all over the food. Okay? Then as I serve it, the chicken itself, it is been wrapped of a small plastic. Open na lang nila yon. Then same as with the seasonings. Mga kuan, the seasoning free, overflowing, depende na yun. Kaya nga merong mga pepper and salt shaker siniserve talaga doon sa kuan. But everything that the prime ingredients is being measured accurately. Is name it siya para standard ang taste niya. Pero yung salt and pepper, bahala na ang mga students doon. Okay, or customers maglagay. Depende in accordance with their taste. Okay? But definitely all the main ingredient prepared and packed ready. I-cook na yun nila. Yung chicken nila dun, minsan cook na nga yun. Kasi pag mix nilang nilalagay pa nila sa kanilang, sa kanilang oven. Anong oven yan? Pinipreheat, na nila. They not preheat, but they make it a point na it will be served hot. Okay? That is how it will be. Para hindi sila malugi. Kasi kung open lang, depende na yun sa pag-scoop mo. Mamaya marami kang na-scoop, no? So malulugi, ma-run out of the ingredients kayo. Hindi pa natapos yung inyong target na halimbawa 20 servings, wala na kayong mga ingredients, mga pangsahog. Okay, so lugi na kaagad. Okay, proceed.
Labeled drawer and cupboard with their content. This will cut down the amount of time a volunteer may take to search for the item. Dapat lagyan mo ng mga sulat, example pag salt, pepper, ganun, para madali lang nila makita at mahanap. Baka kasi one time asin yung makuha tapos asukal yung nakuha.
Correct.
Magiging ano yun po, magiging ano yun sa workflow ng canteen.
You have to label everything. No? I-label nyo yung baka na sugar. Wala asin, correct. Okay, continue.
Management of volunteer, maintaining confidential of their personal details. Dapat sa management of volunteer, yung yung mga details nila, yung personal details nila, kailangan confidential yun siya. Hindi yun siya pwede ipagsabi unless emergency. Be sensitive to their current level of knowledge and skills. Dapat, kapag magkamali sila tapos yung skills nila hindi pa masyado na-develop, hayaan mo lang sila, pero i-ano mo lang din sila. Magiging sensitive ka, baka masaktan sila kapag magalitan mo sila.
To correct in a very pleasant
Manners po. Next slide na tayo. Ensure that volunteer feel confident in all aspects of their duties such as food hygiene regulation. Dapat ma-ensure din ng volunteer na confident sila sa lahat ng aspects sa hygiene, sa duties, sa mga tao surrounding dapat magiging confidential sila every papasok sila sa work nila. Keep volunteer informed of changes and development in the canteen and school, such as decision made or canteen community meeting. Dapat i-involve mo sila sa mga meeting, tapos mga changes and development para naman at least aware sila sa magiging workflow. Include volunteer in decision making, yun na i-include mo sila, hingin mo yung opinion nila, i-ano mo sila, pakikinggan mo yung mga voice nila, kung ano yung magiging point of view din nila sa magiging decision. Provide volunteer with the opportunity to share their knowledge and skills. Yun na nga, kailangan mo rin pakinggan yung mga knowledge nila. Maintaining volunteer involvement. Ensure that the volunteer have adequate breaks. Kailangan, wag naman puro trabaho lang. Kailangan may mga time na magbe-breaks yan sila. Magbigay ka ng pahinga. Example, pag mga 2 to 3 hours, break na naman, 20 minutes, tapos back to work. Kailangan magiging may mga breaks yan sila. Provide volunteer with variety of tasks. Kailangan din i-introduce mo din sila sa ibang gawain para naman at least ma-all around nila yon, magiging makakapag-take over sila if ano yung isa, maalis lang mga 4 seconds tapos pababantayan sa'yo, at least alam nila yung yung magiging
they will be expert in all aspects duties and responsibilities with right? O dapat yun bilang dishwasher lang talaga siya, parati kasi expert din siya dun, magaling kasi siya dun alyaya lang leto. Routinary, you have to go around all over the task inside the canteen. Okay? For you to be expert on everything that being how do you call this, executed inside the canteen. Okay?
Provide the opportunity of volunteer to develop additional skills, increase their job satisfaction, and prevent boredom. Yun na nga, kailangan din yun, i-introduce mo rin sila sa ibang gawain, tapos yung para naman hindi sila maboring doon lang sa isang position, dapat i-introduce mo din sila sa ibang workplace. provide the opportunity of introduce a body system such as pairing volunteer to prepare sandwiches together. Dapat i-pair mo din siya i-pair mo din siya sa ibang volunteer doon or mga trabahante doon para naman hindi siya hindi siya ma-boring, tapos may kasama siya, at least may mga a little bit talk, ganyan, makakausap man lang doon sa may magiging kabady siya.
Pero depende pa rin ha, kung gusto niya, kasi merong individual na ayaw nilang may kasama. They can work smoothly and at ease when they are alone, working alone. May mga ganun, depende kasi sa karakter ng tao. Pero pag kailangan niya, you have to ask the willingness of the person or the volunteer. Willing ba siya karoon ng kasama or gusto niya siya lang makita?
Organize social occasions such as sitting down for lunch together or organizing a large-scale function such as dinner. Dapat magkaroon din sila ng mga gatherings, ganyan, occasions, tapos magkakain ng sabay-sabay, lunch together, para naman at least magkaroon sila ng team building, social, ganyan, sasama din yung mga manager, yung mga supervisor, lahat nandoon na sila para magkaroon
Is good
relationship. Next slide. Recognizing and rewarding volunteers. Recognizing and rewarding volunteers is a vital if they are to feel valued and appreciated. It is also important to provide incentive to keep volunteer motivated. Ito na nga, dapat kailangan mo din i-recognize and reward at bigyan ng reward kahit man lang sa ganito mga different strategies to reward volunteers include thanking volunteers for their assistance in daily basis. Kahit mag-thank you ka lang, rewarding na yun, masarap na yun sa pakiramdam ng mga volunteers, yung i-recognize mo yung mga ginagawa niya. Acknowledge volunteer in a school newsletter, as assembly, and at the school event. Bigyan mo siya ng award. Example, every year and may mga man yan siya. May mga bigyan mo siya ng reward. I-acknowledge mo yung pagbo-volunteer niya doon. Bigyan mo man lang siya ng certificate, ganyan.
Yes. And that particular certificate, she can use it the moment she will be applying for a job in line to that particular work that he has.
Bigyan experience niya. Provide formal acknowledgement of their assistant with the certificate and end of the year and perhaps a personal letter or small gift. Bigyan mo siya ng kahit mga cards, ganyan, mga certificate, magiging overwhelmed na siya doon. Pinning up photographs of volunteer in a canteen with their names. Ilagay mo doon sa may mga man yun doon sa malapit sa may menu, may mga board man doon. I-pin mo doon yung pictures niya kung gusto mo na ma-rewardan mo siya, ma-recognize. Pwede din mag-pin ka ng photographs niya doon sa dingding. Provide professional development and training opportunities such as attending canteen expos. Provide professional development and training. Bigyan mo rin siya ng certificate na makuha niya talaga yung skills niya. Example, magbigay ka ng i-assess yung parang sa test ka, parang ganon, para magamit din niya yun. Offering a complimentary health lunch. Mo siya, i-treat mo siya for kain sa labas, tapos ganon. Planning special events during volunteer week. Magkaroon ng na
Special
special event po.
volunteer workers.
Ano,
Parang fiesta pa nila.
opo. Yung parang ano po. Opo.
For those volunteers.
Ensure the canteen is happy and pleasant to work. Dapat i-ensure mo din na magiging masaya siya doon at parang every pasok niya magiging motivated siya at inspired po.
Okay. You have any question? Usi, may mga tanong kayo? Wala na? So, does everything explained well? Wala na yata. Are you still there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Intindihan nyo? Klaro, well explained ba? If you do have some queries or questions, please feel free to ask it. By all means, we'll try to answer all your queries or your questions. Do you have? Do you have? None? Okay, let us proceed to the next. Would it be the last topic for group 2?
May isa pa, ma'am, topic.
Okay, so Mukali. Okay, next.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone.
You are?
Angelo, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. My report for today is about promotion and marketing. So, what is promotion? Promotion refers to any type of marketing communication used to target audiences of the relative merits of a product, services, product, brand, or issue, most of the time pursuant in future. And the marketing is anything you can do to advertise, create, and demand for the income for and increase the sale of your menu items. So promoting and marketing the canteen and the healthy foods it sells in it is essential if the canteen is to be a success. Using simple promotion and marketing strategies will assist student acceptance of these healthy changes. So here, ma'am, we assist the students in
wait.
their healthy changes.
Excuse me, reporter. Guys, pag ini-enlarge ko ba, pati sa inyo na-enlarge din?
Hindi, ma'am. Hindi, ma'am.
Akin lang? Sa akin lang yon, sa screen ko lang?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Kasi ang takot ko baka mamaya pati sa inyo dyan na ano rin. Okay, thank you. Now I know na pag ini-enlarge ko kasi I couldn't see it. I couldn't even read because it's so small. Kaya ini-enlarge ko siya. Okay? My fear is that baka pati sa inyo dyan na move ko rin. Okay, Neng? Continue.
Yes, ma'am. Here's assist student acceptance of these healthy changes.
Okay, sige na, Neng.
Yes, ma'am. So here you assess the students in their healthy changes, hindi yung bibili sila ng mga pagkain na junk foods. So you will assist them to buy a healthy foods. So help increase the numbers of students purchasing healthy food choices. So you i-encourage ang ibang students na bumili ng mga healthy food sa canteen. So keep canteen sale and income healthy. So choosing the right price for your product services will help maximize profits o lumaki ang kita ng canteen and build strong relationships with your customers or students. Dapat sakto o tama lang yung presyo ng inyong product, hindi yung overprice yung benta para madali itong maubos at balik-balikan ang mga customers.
Okay. Because another thing is maybe they're not aware that you are selling that kind of product, right? That is why you have to endorse, especially in Jollibee. Have you not noticed every time you will be falling in line there, then there will be somebody to approach you, di ba? Para pagdating mo doon sa counter, diretso na. No? Hindi ka na magpipili pa kung ano ang pipiliin mo. Okay? Then upon giving them your order, they will be the one to introduce their product. Ma'am, we have if it would be okay, we have a new product, which is ganito ganyan. Halimbawa, palagay na natin butchi, no? Yung butchi na may chicken sa loob. Okay? Filled with chicken. Sample lang 'yon, ha? Okay? We do have available of butchi with chicken filling. Okay? It's our new product and it has been saleable in our store. So ganon ang pag-introduce, no? Maybe because they wanted to be that the customer will be aware that they are selling that product. Okay? Para bang pinapakilala mo na, "Uy, ang ganda ba ni parang ganon ba? Ang ganda ba ni Maria? Hindi ako maganda." Parang ganoon. Although nanonotice nila, pero, "Uy, notice mo naman, hindi ako maganda." Parang ganoon, no? You are introducing yourself. That is why in a food business, you have also to introduce, although it has been posted there in your a la carte board, okay, that those dishes are being sold, but you have to. Maybe hindi nila alam yon, they're unaware of what it is being made of. Okay, that is why you have to endorse. Okay, sometimes kasi nahiya sila kasi napagod ka, nag-endorse ka, you're telling everything about that particular food, and yet here you are not buying it. Lalo na pag very masyadong yung nag-endorse noong produkto na yun, ng product na yun. Okay, so okay, I will try. Okay, just give me one order of that. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Gumaganon sila, di ba? Di ba ganoon? Ginaganyan ba kayo sa Jollibee or KFC or sa amang mga fast food chain?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
diba?
ma'am.
Yung halo-halo naman, we have a new halo-halo, yung yun, sa, kuha naman yun, sa Chowking. Ano yung halo-halo nila, crema, ano yun? Yung hindi siya halo-halo made of different food, preserved food, pero it is being made of parang cream tsaka gatas lang, ibang kung ano yung name noon. So, they're trying to introduce, although it has been posted there in their a la carte board, pero ini-introduce pa rin nila dahil baka mamaya na mislook lang, na overlook, or maybe the customer doesn't aware that it is being made of like this and like that. Okay? Sige, continue, Neng.
Yes, ma'am. An understanding of students' interests, lifestyles, ideas, and latest fads will help to develop successful marketing activities. There are a number of different ways to source this information. Chat with students, teachers, and parents about food and eating preferences. So here, ma'am, preferences. So here, ma'am, mostly yung
Likes
yung
nila.
owner. Yes po, ma'am. Mostly yung owner ng school canteen ay mga teachers. So, pwede nilang i-chat ang kanilang mga students, ask them about their desires or yung gusto nilang food in their canteen. Watch TV shows, listen to radio programs, and read magazines that appeal to your school's age group. So, example dito, ma'am, yung advertisement sa TV shows at radio na magandang in-negosyo, pwede mo rin yun i-purchase o
Yes.
ibenta sa school canteen.
Yes.
Like sa mga high school at college students, patok sa kanila yung fries, burger, at milk tea.
Yes.
Pwede sa, yes po.
Saka yung,
Pwede,
ano yun, cheese sticks.
yes, ma'am.
Gusto
Opo.
nyo yan. Kahit kayo, kahit college kayo, gustong-gusto nyo yan, mga age ninyo. Kaya isang tao pa siguro na kuan, cheese sticks. Okay, continue.
As the SRC representative of your canteen committee for ideas. So, SRC means Student Representatives Council, which you can ask them about what is the ideas to do in school canteen, kung ano ang magandang gawin o i-purchase na food sa canteen. Grab the students' attention and encourage them to visit the canteens by promoting your foods and drinks in fun ways.
Hmm? How does it mean?
So ano ma'am, pwede ka magtanong sa SRC representative ma'am. Sa
Yes.
student representatives.
How does it stands for Students Representative Council?
Yes ma'am.
Okay. For what? For your canteen committee for ideas. Okay. Huh?
Pwede kang magtanong sa kanila kung ano yung magandang gawin o i-purchase na food sa inyong canteen ma'am.
Yes. Nowadays, since we are on the, how do you call this, uso na ngayon. Halimbawa, babalik tayo sa old norm natin na face-to-face, no? Since knowledgeable na tayo ngayon sa online, hindi ako kayo lang. Okay, you can make it in a survey form online, no? So, you can give the choices there. So, whatever choice will get trend. So yun ang ibig sabihin na gusto nila, i-demand ng students or ng teachers ba in a canteen, in a school canteen. Then second, kung ano yung pinakamaraming ones, so or likes, so yun ang next mo na kuan. So pataasan ng trend. Okay? ng likes. So yun ang dapat mong i-serve doon sa canteen. Ibig sabihin, saleable yun. Because it has been demanded by the students through survey questionnaire. Okay? Next.
Yes, ma'am. Conduct student survey, market survey, including questions like what is your favorite fruit?
Tama pala ako.
Yes po, ma'am. Provide a suggestion box where students can place ideas about food.
Okay.
Food chart. So,
Saan?
dito, ma'am, pwede ka mag-survey sa kanila, sa mga estudyante or sa customers mo kung ano ang gusto nilang food and drinks na pwede mong ibenta. You can put a drop box or suggestion box sa harap ng school canteen for their desires or want kung ano ang gusto nilang changes sa pagkain, service, or sa place to look more presentable. Yes. So next po tayo, Be. The different aspects of marketing healthy food choices in school canteens can be described by the 4 P's. 4 P's is the
Hanggang dito, no? Kasama si Porpis, no?
yes po, ma'am.
Is yun lang yung ano ito? Ayuda ng government. Okay,
Yes, ma'am, which is the product, place, price, and promotion. Product, when considering the product, consider not only the foods that are sold in the canteen, but the image of the canteen, environment, how foods are promoted, and how well connected the canteen is to school community. So, ano yun? So, create an image, creating a possible image where the canteen gives a higher profile in the community, in the school community. So, dapat maganda ang appearance ng school canteen, dapat organized and clean to give a higher profile in your school community. Create a welcoming environment by keeping your area and furniture around the canteen clean tidy and inviting.
Mm.
Yes po. Next po
Baka,
tayo.
baka mamaya yung inyong furniture doon sa tables and chairs niyo pag upo pa lang ng estudyante natikangkang na nabali na substandard masyado yung inyong upuan. You have to avoid those things to happen, no? Because you might be there might be a complaint coming from the parents, and that would be a chance or a tendency for the canteen to be closed. Okay? So, wala nang kita ngayon ang canteen. So, we're gonna manage it. Yung mga outsiders na hindi ganoon masyado ka particular sa sanitation and the healthy food for the good of the students. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Supporting your branding. Carefully choose fresh fruits and vegetables. If possible, use a small local greengrocery as they usually provide more advice on best quality and price based on seasonal availability, and they may be able to deliver regularly to ensure a fresh supply. So, dapat dito careful sa pagbili o pagpili ng vegetables and fruits para hindi masayang o madaling mabulok o masira ang mga ito. At
And another
dapat,
okay, Neng, continue. In that particular statement lang, ha? Sige.
and dapat yung naka-assign sa pagbili ng mga prutas and vegetables ay yung may alam sa mga best quality and price base. At dapat regular ang pag-deliver sa mga fruits and vegetables to ensure the freshness of the food for the regular school days na madaling maubos. Pero yes po ma'am. Pero may time na hindi madami yung estudyante sa school dahil sa may half day or shifting schedule dahil sa exams or activities, dapat limited lang din yung pagbili mo sa mga prutas na ibibenta mo sa canteen.
Another thing is you have to if possible, make it a point that you will be patronizing a grocer or a small local greengrocer in the community. Like for example, siguro may pataniman doon, may may-ari doon sa community na yon, ha, may siguro may nagbebenta ng cabbage. I mean nagbebenta may plantation ba? No, you have to patronize so that everybody will know that it has been taken from that particular greengrocer. Okay, and they will be informed that those green leafy vegetables are what? Clean and safe. Okay, because first-handed talaga yon. Kasi if you will try to compare to those vegetables coming from the bagsakan and everything, so most likely it has been handled by different people already, di ba? Unlike yung alam mo doon talaga, alam din ng mga taga-community na doon mo yan binili, so first-handed talaga. Ibig sabihin, it didn't pass through a lot of hands, no? So preskong-presko talaga, galing talaga sa garden soil niya doon sa farm. So alam na alam nila kung saan talaga kinuha, and that is one way of helping also that plant grocer or green grocer to to improve and introduce the green grocer plantation of that particular owner. So it's another help for a community as well. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. So, serve foods and drinks at appropriate temperature. Hot foods should be piping hot and cold items should be very chill. So, dapat dito, ang pag-serve natin ng foods and drinks sa mga customers ay yung bagong gawa pa lang, like cup noodles, dapat i-serve ito na mainit. Yung kakagawa lang, hindi yung i-serve mo sa customer na malamig na yung cup noodles. Kasi 100% hindi ito magustuhan ng customers at may tendency na mawalan ka ng customers. And then, food safety and hygiene guidelines.
Yes,
Food
yan.
safety,
Talaga yan.
yes po, ma'am. Food safety and hygiene guidelines is important as it helps to protect your customers from the risk of foodborne illness. Dapat malinis yung mga tools and utensils na gagamitin mo sa pagluluto, malinis yung kamay mo kapag gumagawa ka ng pagkain at drinks na ibibenta mo. Malinis yung mga vegetables and ingredients na lulutuin and properly cooked to avoid food poisoning and the surroundings. Dapat malinis yung mga gamit sa inyo.
Kaya, pag halimbawa if you are not so particular, yes, and if you are not so particular on those things, it's where the microorganisms, this si Kokay, si Bacilli at saka si Escherichia, papasok na yan sila. Diyan sila magti-take over. Okay, sila na maghahari ng kusina ninyo. If you do have the practice of unsanitation, okay, doon na papasok. Sinong maglilid na ng inyong kitchen, ng inyong canteen, yan na si Bacilli, si Kokay, at saka si Escherichia. These are the microorganisms that will ruin or destroy the health of our students. Not only students, we ourselves also, because we do eat from the kitchen itself, right? And there will be a tendency for us to get what? Sick. Okay? This Escherichia, the Kokay Escherichia and the Bacilli, they are the ones to what? To destroy our upper respiratory tract and the what? The digestive level. Ayan na yung sinabi ko na magsusuka na, maglulus BM na. Okay? Okay, continue.
Yes, ma'am. Use standardized recipes and serve size for consistency. Pin up recipes and serving size guidelines in obvious place to assist staff and volunteers preparing and serving foods. So, dapat i-serve ang proper standard food at hindi pabago-bago ang lasa, ma'am, sa isang menu. Example, kahapon bumili yung customer sa'yo ng fruit salad, yung masarap at malaman talaga. Tapos this day, konti lang yung laman, tapos puro gatas at kulang sa lasa. So yung customer may tendency na hindi na yun bibili ulit sa'yo. Dapat hindi pa bago-bago yung lasa, yung menu.
Parang sinasabi mo na kahapon fruit salad siya, ang lasa ng fruit salad mo talagang fruit salad. Ngayon, ang lasa niya parang binignit or parang ginataan, right? Saan mga Bisaya dyan? Binignit. No? Binignit sa Bisaya kasi is ginataan. Okay? So you have to be very much, the taste and the quality ought to be constant. No? Standard talaga siya. Never been changed and it will never be changed with it. Kasi you are inculcating the quality of your product and same as with the taste itself. Okay? Continue.
Yes, ma'am. Food presentation. Use parsley and vegetable garnishes for sandwich and platters. And around the food is in the cold display cabinet. So dito, as you purchasing a healthy food sa sandwich, most recommended talaga yung may vegetable ang sandwich for additional nutrients and good appearance of sandwich, and display it on a tray in the cold cabinet.
Okay. So,
Display,
kailangan.
yes po, ma'am. Display fruit in an attractive base attractive base or bowl by the counter where it is easily reached. So yung prutas na binibenta, kailangan nasa malinis at attractive base siya at kailangan ilagay ito sa gitna ng counter or kung saan nagbabayad yung mga customers para madali itong makita ng customers at para madali itong maubos. Pero
Kasi pang,
karamihan,
pang dessert siya.
yes po
Pang
ma'am.
okay.
Opo, ma'am. So, pero karamihan sa mga school canteens, yung fruits nila ay nasa loob ng refrigerator, and which is wrong kasi hindi ito madaling makita ng mga customers kasi nakatago ito at may tendency na mabulok lang ito kasi walang bumili nito. So, you should be wise and productive in purchasing healthy foods or products.
Correct. Lalo na pag banana, you could never put it inside the fridge and expect it to be as fresh as it has been placed inside in the first day. Kasi pag inilabas mo yan, madali siyang mag-oxidize. Yung nangingitim ba kaagad? Kahit na-covered pa siya, you not notice that banana that which has been placed inside the fridge, not sa chiller ha, kahit doon lang sa pag inilabas mo siya, madali siyang mangitim. Nasisira kaagad. Kaya nga ako pag bumibili ako ng banana, I don't allow my kids to put it inside the fridge. Ay, dyan lang yan, cover na lang yan ng ng plastic or lagyan ng cloth para hindi anuhin ng mga yung maliliit na insects na lumilipad. Okay? So ganun lang. I don't allow them. I don't make them put it inside the fridge kasi nag-oxidize siya. Oxidize meaning nagdi-discolorate. No, nangingitim yung balat niya lang ha. Pero pag open mo sa kanya, okay siya. But it's not nice to eat, no? Seeing those peel na discolorated na, itim na. Di ba? Kahit na pag open mo, okay pa sa loob. Hindi siya discolorated. Walang oxidation sa loob kasi covered nga siya with the peeling. But then, it's not nice to. I feel so unhealthy. I feel so eating unhealthy food. Unhealthy and not fresh fruits, not talaga in fresh, no? If it has been discolorated by the peeling itself. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Ensure that fillings in food such as sandwich and wraps can be seen clearly. So, dapat yung pagbalot ng sandwich is clearly seen and make sure that it is fully wrapped para hindi ito mapasukan ng alikabok o mga insekto. So, clearly label and price foods including whole fresh fruits. The absence of a price will often discourage sales. Dapat makikita yung label ng isang items or products and make sure na hindi ito expired, and yung price dapat ay naka-attach or nakikita ng mga customers para madali lang itong bilhin, para madali nilang makita. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Make sure the foods are packaged in such a way that they can be easily eaten by students and that serving size are appropriate to age and appetite of students. So example dito ma'am, nagbebenta ka ng fruit salads. Of course, hindi mo siya ilalagay sa Tupperware. Gagamitin mo is yung salad cup para mas affordable yung size and at price niya sa mga estudyante.
Yes. Okay, the purpose also of wrapping it with the sandwich, wrapping it with a plastic one or wax paper maybe, but since it is so expensive, so a plastic wrapper will do for it to be visible to the students or to the buyers or your clients. No, they will never hand it or hold it and opening the sandwich itself just to check if it has a nice feeling, no? Feeling palaman. So by just simply looking at it, kasi nakikita nga, so hindi sila mahirapan, parang inviting na kaagad sa kanila. They would be buying on it. Okay? Next.
Yes, ma'am. Seasonal availability. Consider the season when promoting foods. Usually, hot foods such as soup and toasted sandwiches are more popular in winter more popular in winter, and cold food such as salads and wraps are more popular in summer. Promoting food may be easier to do in summer as more exotic varieties like stone fruits are available. Fruits are
Okay.
versatile and can be served chill or oven food, frozen like grapes. So dito ma'am, example, kapag malamig o maulan, dapat i-serve o
But wala tayong winter, my dear, no? Since wala tayo, we just consider the rainy days and the summer season, the rainy seasons and the summer season. Okay?
Yes po.
So, continue.
So example dito ma'am, kapag malamig o maulan, dapat i-serve o ibenta mo is soup, coffee, o yung mga mainit na foods, hindi yung malamig na ibibenta.
Dito applicable yung mga gata-gata, no? Ginataang langka with daing, or hindi sila masyado sa yung mga food na makaka-warm sa kanilang katawan. Okay, and same as with the snacks. Okay, ginataan also is saleable during cold days, no?
Arroz
Rainy
caldo
days.
din, ma'am.
What else?
Arroz caldo, ma'am.
Yes, arroz caldo, very good. Ano pa? Ano pa? Yung basta mga hot, no? Hot food. Anything hot, mga sabaw-sabaw, like noodles also, yun na si Batchoy. Diyan, saleable yan siya. Ano pa? Kung sa mga dishes, main courses naman, si tinola. Diyan, pasok si tinola. Okay, yung mainit. For as long as it is being sold and served hot. No? Tama ka kanina, Neng, na sinasabi mo na dapat mainit. Okay? Sino ba yung nagsabi kanina? Si Angelo?
Yes ma'am.
Okay, na dapat hot siyang iserve. Kung malamig, dapat malamig din. Okay, continue.
Opo ma'am. Place. Place refers to the canteen environment and the way in which foods and drinks are arranged within the canteen. These are important aspects to consider when creating a possible image for a canteen. The canteen should be an attractive, appealing place that everyone enjoys visiting. When planning the layout and appearance of the canteen, consider if it is easily accessible and spacious, clean, and attractive. So, placement also includes professional materials. Promote your menu by having it clearly displayed in the canteen area and put up posters of everyday foods and drinks in visible position. Dapat welcoming environment ang area ng canteen at dapat malinis at maaliwalas ang view.
Yes, hindi lang sa loob ng canteen ha, not only the inside the canteen itself, but the surroundings as well. Maybe it has been, your canteen is being surrounded with green plants, no, or vegetables ba ngayon? May mga plantitas pa. And it's very convenient and nice for the students to stay with, to stand by there. But definitely, chatting area, or making your canteen as a chatting area is what? Strictly prohibited, no? Dahil hindi na makakakain doon yung mga gustong kumain kasi nandun marami nagchat-chat na. Then it is being the students are being warned that the place is not for chatting purposes. It is intended for eating. Okay, that is why it has been placed there with a parang notice ba, ano yan ang tawag niyan, yung parang board, yung parang kuan lang ilalagay na no standby. Okay, this area or this canteen is for eating purposes and not for chatting. Okay, so those students should be aware on those things. And most likely, if you want to invite a lot of students to eat in the canteen, so it should be very well ventilated, maybe, no? So open talaga siya, no? But not open for the insects, and mites. So maybe fully screened siya. Pero see to it na yung screen niya ay malinis. Parati everyday pinapagpagan ng dust para the dust will not stick into the screen. Okay? Then it is once again, it is being surrounded with a plants or kung pwede nga may mga vegetables siya doon sa ano niya. Na dapat hindi maanuhan ng mga pusa. Walang pusang makaka-penetrate doon. And some other mites and all other mga insects na nagbibigay ng sakit. Okay? Next.
Yes po, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, report po to ni Bakabak, ma'am, pero ako na lang po mag-report.
Good. Sige, para wala na, hindi ma-delay.
Yes po,
Ma'am, paano po
Product-
yun si Bakabak, ma'am? Di na siya bibigyan ng other report, ma'am, kasi hindi man talaga siya nag-reply, ma'am. Sabi ko mag-report.
Tingnan natin kung mabibigyan natin siya. Kung visible pa siya sa atin, active pa siya, magiging active siya, I will be giving her another topic.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Product positioning. Place healthy choices at student eye level. For example, have fresh fruit within arm's reach and position several rows of bottled water at eye level. Try placing some salad tops, fruit salad, or you are in the drinks refrigerator as well to encourage last minute purchase. So, what I said earlier, ang prutas ay dapat nasa harap or eye level ng mga customers and even the drinks. At dapat ang refrigerator ay yung transparent na door para makita yung mga customers yung laman ng product.
Hindi yung ng magbubukas, no? Kasi,
Yes po.
anong pangyayari? Tataas ang kuryente ng kantin. No? Ilang libo mayroong estudyante ang isang school. Then they will keep on opening and closing the door of the fridge. So it will be a great wastage when it comes to electricity bill. So wastage sa electricity, kaya ang bill, there will be a tendency to get high also. So we're gonna suffer, the entire school will gonna suffer, same as with the canteen. Ang canteen kasi usually meron siyang sariling meron talaga separated ang kanyang kontador. Okay? The meter, the electric meter and the water meter of the canteen should be separated from the entire school itself para alam ninyo kung ano yung mga dapat ma-cover doon sa expenses, no? Okay. Next.
Make sure
And why is it the fruit should be precisely, no? It should always be in the cashier's area, yung mga fresh fruits like banana, ano pa yan? Banana lang man, banana mango, seldom lang, no? Banana talaga, nandyan talaga sa may, excuse me, nandun talaga sa may cashier's part, in front of the cashier. Because upon paying, no, since they have done already eating, upon paying the bill, sometimes, or siguro mga short orders, no, tsaka nila nakikita yung fruits na yon. So remember, it is intended for a dessert purposes. Fruits is depende na rin, no? Depende na rin sa atin. Ako katulad ko, minsan kahit hindi pa ako kumakain pag saging, inuuna ko na siyang kainin. Minsan din, ang dessert, kinakain ko na rin. Kaya mataba si Ma'am Tahil. Una kong kinakain ang dessert kasi it's the way of how they call this, enhancing my appetite, no? Doon, yun ang pampagana ko. Yun ang pinaka-appetizer ko. But depende na, no? Pag hindi siya i-serve na together with the other food, so it will be taken last. But if it will be served together with the other food, then I'm gonna take it ahead. Much more than the other food or the main courses. yung ulam. Okay? And kanin. Inuuna ko talaga. Baliktad ako eh. Pampagana ko yun. Stimulate is to stimulate my appetite. Okay, continue.
Yes, ma'am. Make sure there is a well-stocked display of prepared healthy foods, for example, salad tops and rolls and wraps to encourage impulse purchase. So make sure na titignan ito araw-araw yung mga foods like salad tops. Kailangan tignan yung expired na ba ito o kung malapit na. If malapit na mag-expire, kailangan maibenta ito agad. At dapat yung bagong gawa ay nasa likod at ang malapit na mag-expire ay nasa harap.
Diyan na naman papasok si FIFO, no? Or si FIFO.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next.
Rotate the position of product regularly to generate interest. Try stocking foods in multiple places to encourage optimal sales. So make sure check regularly the products and i-try itong palitan ng position sa mas interesting view para madali itong makita ng mga customers. Distribution.
Visible and inviting. Okay, next.
Distribution may canteen well directly to their main target market students via one outlet. The canteen counter consider whether there are other ways in which, with minimal extra order, the service can be extended to a wider market in increasing your sales. So example dito, ma'am, hindi lang pala sa canteen pwede ibenta ang mga menu mo. Kung mag-accept ka din ng order sa labas, extended yung business mo. Hindi lang sa loob ng schools, pwede ka din pwede din sa labas ng schools para wait lang.
That is one way of endorsing, no? So that people from the outside of the school will also patronizing what what is being sold there in your canteen. Most especially if it is firstly handed by you or prepared by you or the students themselves, no? Yung mga nagpa-practicum doon ng mga estudyante, mga HE group. So you have to make the people patronize it by just simply endorsing it. Yan na yung mga marketing strategy. Gagawa na kayo. Pwede ninyong parang a sort of poster, ganon. It's not only there doon sa ating, yung Pioneer, yung school magazine. Pwede nyo doon i-include. That's one way also of endorsing the product inside the canteen. To just increase the sale. Okay. Para mag-boom talaga yung canteen. You can even, as what I have told you, you can even give a catering service. No? So extend it outside. Pag kulang kayo ng workforce, then it's where the volunteers will come in. Okay? Continue.
Yes. Promotion of healthy choices is all about communicating to customers and encouraging them to buy healthy foods. It is very important that promotions are simple and positive and concerned only with the healthy foods. So, some useful ways to advertise the everyday menu items includes the specials. Introduce a daily or weekly special or hold a one-off special to introduce a new menu. Second is meal stock or meal deals, which check out of the meal deals ideas resource or a list of products you can advertise together as a package deal. Then use fun or descriptive names of everyday menu items like Angry Birds burger or mouth-watering meatballs. And then, receiving
My dear, where are you? Saan ka na?
sa promotion po, ma'am. Hindi po ako, ma'am, talaga dito, ma'am, kasi kay Bakabag po kasi ito, ma'am. Parang nag-research lang po ako, ma'am.
Is there no other slide? Ito na ang last slide mo. Baka nandoon ka pa sa... Oh, yan. Okay. Okay, continue.
Okay, ma'am. Planning. Always advertise new products or specials.
Iba na ito. Planning na. Okay.
Advertise all favorites or slow sellers. Advertise.
This is what you were talking a while ago, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, ito yung hinahanap ko. Okay, sige na, Neng. Continue.
Kailangan palagi mong i-advertise yung products or meals, mapa-old or new meals man. Dapat pinapakita o ina-advertise ito sa mga customers gamit ang iyong TV flat screen or your school canteen screen.
Okay, katulad ba? Ewan ko kung meron yan sa atin dito sa Zamboanga. Meron bang ganyan ng sa Ateneo, no? Meron. Wemso, meron?
Yes po, ma'am.
O meron, no? Yung katulad ba ng katulad ng parati kasi ako diyan sa hindi kantin ha. Itong Palawan, 'di ba? Pagpasok mo sa Palawan, nandoon si Nanay Judicia, parati na lang si Benji Paras. Parang ganun ba, nag-i-introduce sila and they are all the transaction that is being offered by the said institution or said money sending, ano yung tawag sa kanila? So, it has been shown for us to be aware, for us customers to be aware that it is being they are giving those kind of service, no? Ano pa yon? Yung noon si Ogie Alcacid nagbebenta nag-ano ng manok. Yung nagsasanla ng manok, no? Pwede daw yon, tapos di ba tumawa. So it's just a matter of parang kuan lang yon, parang entertainment lang yung kay Ogie Alcacid. Wala namang tumatanggap ng sanla ng manok, no? Parang a sort of kuan lang ba para yung enthusiast ng tao makuha nila. Okay? So, meron ba sa may ganoon? May screen monitor sila sa Wemso?
Meron po, ma'am. Last time po, ma'am, pumasok ako doon.
I see. Okay, very good. May sample tayo. Sa atin kasi wala. Kahit yung non-pandemic time pa. Okay. Very good.
Yes, ma'am. So, reach the right people often enough. Seek students' input to establish key vantage points for advertising. Ask students to design posters and flyers promoting healthy foods or a specific special day or meal deal. Flyers are a great way to communicate advertising the canteen's catering service, new healthy products, special meal deals, or healthy theme days to the wider school community. There are also colorful posters and flyers available from various organizations that promote healthy eating and look great in the canteen. So here, ma'am, it clearly said na pwede kang mag-ask sa students or sa customers kung ano yung gusto nilang design sa posters and flyers promoting the healthy foods. Pwede kang magbigay ng mga flyers sa ibang mga customers or students para bumili sa school canteens ng mga healthy foods and tasty foods and their special meals.
But those people outside from the school, they are not allowed to get inside the school, no? Most likely they could make some orders, okay, maybe through calls or through advertisement. Pwede nila yung pero they could never go inside the school kung wala silang mga, hindi basta-basta nakakapasok na abla lang. Handa kami na canteen. Sometimes the guard will never be allowing anyone, no, kung walang special transactions sa school. Most likely, if you couldn't show them your school ID, then you will never be allowed to enter to go inside the, how they call this, the campus. Okay? Gets natin? Not unless may kasama ka, tapos sabihin mo parent mo or ano mo, may importante lang transaction, kasi they're also protecting the product of the school to be how they call this, for any sabotage, no, for any sabotage, kasi baka mamaya yung may maninira o maglalagay ng poison doon sa ano nyo, sa canteen nyo, siguro yung mga estudyanteng na fail or na kuan, so doon sila maghiganti. Maraming ganoon, masyado lang tayong advance mag-isip, no? And aside from that, they are also, the school also protecting the students for an outsiders. Baka mamaya nandun yung mga killer, mga kundi basta-basta. It's because we are endorsing and we wanted to for our product to be, or to have an increase of, how they call this, profit. No, but you can make a lot of, you can accept an orders. The canteen could make a lot of, or could accept a lot of orders coming from the outside, but nevertheless, people from the outside could never simply get inside the campus without any transaction at all. Okay? Not unless kung meron siyang appointment, no? Appointment. Hindi lang yung appointment, baka sabihin nyo, ngayon lang yung appointment sa pandemic time. No. Long before, meron na talaga yan. May mga transaction appointment na talaga sila na ibinibigay. Kaya nga, hindi pwedeng pumasok yung mga mga deal, mga suppliers ng canteen. Hindi sila pwedeng pumasok kung walang agreement coming from the school itself, advising them na to get inside and give their supply. So meron yang mga may agreement yan, meron yang papers, document to show to the guard that they are the ones giving the stocks or the product to a particular organization inside the school. Okay, ganun yun. Hindi you are endorsing anybody could just simply get in to have their dinner there. No, it's not that way. No? Okay ba? Naintindihan natin? But maybe si student pwedeng utusan ni tita ba or ni auntie na, uy, masarap yung kuan nyo doon, or siguro yung kapitbahay, uy, pwede yung proba di ustedes alya kuan, pwede to neng kumpra kumigo neng ansina, or pwede to man order kumigo alya na di ustedes canteen, mga 100 pieces of empanada. Kabihan sa bro, so mga higil di ustedes empanada alya, could you make an order for me? And it will be taken maybe a day after or ganoon. So that is how the way they endorse their product and they sell their product from the outside. Nevertheless, people from there could never be, and they are not welcome to come inside the campus with no transaction at all. Ganon lang, kay kakain. No, definitely, because students are being protected by from mga bad people outside and everything. Okay? Next.
Yes, ma'am. Newsletters and the school websites. The school websites and weekly newsletter are both great ways to let parents and the wider school community know the canteen offers healthy, nutritious, and tasty foods that are good value for money. So dito pwede ka mag-post sa social website kung saan makikita ang mga healthy foods na binibenta sa loob ng school canteen, at makikita din ito ng mga parents at ma-encourage nila ang kanilang mga anak na bumili sa school canteen for their healthy lifestyle.
Okay. Next.
Announcement. New healthy products or special can be announced over the school public address system or at morning assembly. This is a good method for last-minute promotion and is also good reinforcement advertising as it can be done on a regular basis. So announcement can be announced over the school public address system or at morning assembly like flag ceremony. After the flag ceremony, you can announce to the students to buy a new healthy foods or products in the school canteen.
Yes, a very good endorsement, okay? That is another marketing strategy.
Yes, ma'am. Student order forms and menu boards. Make sure students order forms and menu boards are clear, bright, and attractive. So, dapat yung menu boards o yung nakasulat sa menu boards ay maayos at madaling makita at attractive sa mga mata ng customers. Hindi yung faded na menu boards. So, position healthy choices at the top of the list. So, dapat ang product na healthy foods ay dapat nasa unahan talaga. Choose bold, brightly colored fonts to make the healthy choices stand out from other items on menu boards. So, dapat colored and clear ang nakasulat and give highlights to make the healthy foods identify. Include pictures of the healthy items. So, you can add or put a picture ng healthy foods para alam nila kung healthy foods ba yung pinipili nilang bilhin. So, place smiley faces beside on the healthy items to identify healthy choices. So, you can put smiley faces or any stickers that represents healthy foods and madali nilang ma-identify kung saan ang mga healthy foods. So, role modeling as teacher to promote healthy foods or special team days in the canteen through general classroom decision. Encourage teachers and canteen staff to act as a role model by purchasing and eating healthy products. So, dapat yung mga teachers mismo yung nag-advertise sa classroom na may healthy na pagkain sa canteen para mahikayat ang mga estudyante na bibili plus sasabihin pa niya na nutritious at masarap. Tas dapat siya yung role model, ma'am.
Correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that all?
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay. So, since it's almost 4 o'clock na pala, anong oras dyan